ครับพ่อแม่พี่น้องทุกท่านที่เคารพรักครับผมโจครับผม
And hi, I'm Tom.
นี่คือรายการอีสาน Let's Talk ครับผมหรือถ้าแปลเป็นภาษาอีสานเฮาคืออีสานเฮาเว้ากันครับผมเป็นรายการที่สิเว้าถึงข่าวสารบ้านเมืองและสาระดีๆเกี่ยวกับภาษาและวัฒนธรรมที่แตกต่างกันครับผม
Let me start by giving you a brief explanation of what Esan Lets Talk is all about. Esan Lets Talk will be divided into two parts. The first half will be discussing local news and letting people know about current events that are happening in and around Udon Thani. We also will be discussing our cultural differences to show the beauty of our different cultures and hopefully smooth out the misunderstandings we have from time to time and reduce confusion of our languages and cultural differences so we can live happily together.
Yes, for example, Tom, for many of Isan people, we like to say 1 o'clock in the morning instead of 7 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you ever come across that before,
Yeah, I've had somebody say they wanted to meet me at 2 o'clock in the morning for breakfast.
For Isan people, commonly we change from, we change the time 7 o'clock, 8, 9, 10, 11. We change it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the confusion part is, and also saying yes. Thai people, for Isan people, a lot of us will keep saying yes to many things, but they actually mean no. For this kind of issue that we will give you every week.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. In the second half of our show, we will go out and talk with interesting people that are important for tourism and expats that living here. Apart from giving the information to our precious, lovely foreign friends, we also want to help Isan people to learn the English. So we will try to speak slowly as much as possible and use simple English to help you to understand easier of what we're talking about.
Isan is a great place to live, and there are more and more foreigners coming here every day to be a part of our family. And together, I'm sure we can make this a better place to live.
Yes, Tom.
Now, let's go to our first part of the show, News Talk.
For our headline today is the Weddinglon Boy group wedding and ทะเลบัวแดง for the contest at หนองหานกุมภาวะปีจังหวัดอุดรธานีเฮาครับผม
The host for this event is the Udon Thani Chamber of Commerce and the Tourism Authority of Thailand, the Udon Thani branch. Together, they set up the event called...
Weddinglon Boy.
Okay.
There are 21 couples that have signed up for this event. The schedule for this event is happening for 2 days only. Friday on February 14, Valentine's Day. There will be many activities for the new brides and grooms, such as taking a ride to important holy places around Ampere Kumpawapi suburb by rickshaw. Rickshaw in Isan say Sam Law. Yeah, Sam is tree. Law is wheel. Sam Law is rickshaw. Yes, to pay respect to Buddha and receive blessing. There will be an Isan blessing welcoming ceremony followed by a gala dinner. Or in Isan we said pa lang. Yes, pa lang. Pa is food and lang in Isan means dinner. Lang, dinner. For Isan we call it pa lang, like gala dinner. Pa lang ceremony where the brides and grooms, families and friends can gather together for this spectacular group event.
And the second day of the event
Weddinglon Boy
is on Saturday, February 15th, which will be the wedding ceremony in the village
Bandiam, Ampere Kumpawapi. Let me give you what Weddinglon Boy means. Wedding is wedding, Lan is million, and Boy is lotus.
Lotus.
So yeah, basically is wedding, million lotuses.
Okay. Okay. Out there at Kumpawapi. There will be plenty of romantic photos taken among thousands of red lotuses and millions for you to remember your lovely occasion.
That's true.
And our separate event will be a photo contest, which will have two separate categories. One is for you professional photographers out there, and the second one is your favorite digital photos in and around.
Do you know what ทะเลบัวแดง mean, Tom?
Tale is lake, I know. Or
no,
sea.
It's not lake. It's a sea.
Sea, yeah.
Bua Dang. You know what Bua Dang is?
Bua is
Lotus,
like you said. Yeah, and Dang is red.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah.
What you want to do is send them into Facebook. Winners will receive some prize money and an honorary certificate by the Udon Thani Chamber of Commerce, And the photos of the top contestants will be shown on display at Central Plaza.
For more information on the photo contest, you can contact the Udon Thani Chamber of Commerce. Their phone number is 042-248-582. Again, 042-248-582. For those of you who would like to go for general sightseeing to see this amazing place with your friend or date out with your girlfriend or wife, the lotuses are in the peak season now until February. The lotuses start blooming around 6 in the morning and stop blooming around 11 a.m. So get there early, people.
The fee for a service boat to take you out to the wonderful
ทะเลบัวแดง
lake with around 8 passengers will charge you 300 baht a person. And for the Falang, well, Joe.
Yeah, you know what's like. For you, it would be double, Tom.
Yeah, no. Actually, no kidding. This is a government service controlled, so you definitely won't get screwed out
No,
there.
not this time. Not this time.
It's only at private businesses usually that you can get overcharged.
Yeah. For example, Tom, I went to Bangkok 2 days ago, right? And I was in a very busy place right downtown in Bangkok. I'm trying to get a cab to go back to Don Mueang. And it's a third cab that picked me up. So I asked the reason why the first two didn't pick me up. And the reason that, he gave me is because the two cab want to stay downtown so they can pick up the foreigner and can double charge them. With Thai, they cannot double charge.
Yeah, make sure you got that meter on. That's a good thing.
In midtown.
The boat trip at the lake that we're talking about is 1.5 hours to go to
ทะเลบัวแดง Yes, the Red Lotus Sea.
Red Lotus Sea, yeah.
At Kumpawapi.
At Kumpawapi from Udon Thani. You take Highway 2 that's heading past Big C.
Yep.
And when you reach the 26-kilometer sign, you then turn left and go along the canal.
สามผาดอำเภอประจักษ์ศิลปาคม
For about another 18 kilometers. And then you're there.
Yes. Again, the boat service starts from 6 to 11 a.m. every day. The address is ท่าเรือบันเดียม กุมภาวะปี Udon Thani. For our next story, Udon Thani is going to have a celebration in memory of the establishment of Udon Thani province, which is now 121 years old, on Saturday, January 18. So the city is setting up the event called Thai Tradition Dance 121.
To show our city's people's spirit and respect to Prince Project Silapakam, or the father of Udon Thani, he's also known, this annual worship dance for the prince started over 20 years ago.
By the Tambon Makang ladies.
Small group of ladies, yeah, that started the dancing ceremony and has increased more and more every year from children to adults to elderly from all occupational fields. And this year, Udon Thani will be getting into the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest Thai dance.
Wow.
Really, wonderful. The city has gathered 5,121 dancers for this year of 2014 to break the existing record in the year 2011, done by 1,998 Chonburi students. Now our city's event has around 3,000 more dancers.
Okay, the dancer will be divided into 3 groups. Our first group will be professional Thai dancer from 19 Udon Thani districts. And our second group will be from our various schools and universities. And the third group will be our Tesaban Udon Thani residents.
Local residents, yeah. Rehearsals will be held at the Tung Se Mung Fairgrounds, yeah.
You know where it is, right?
Yeah, I know where it is, sure. On January 12th and 13th. And the main rehearsal will be held at the Prince Monument on January 16th. And our history-breaking ceremony will be on Saturday, January 18th.
Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. The dance is expected to take up the whole road all the way down to the PTT gas station, a total of 1.2 kilometers. The participants in the dance can get a certificate of participation from the Guinness Book of World Records for $25 per person.
Not bad.
Keep these dates in mind. The traffic will be slow, caused by a beautiful 5,000 ladies. If anyone wants to see the good show, 5,000 ladies are there waiting for you on.
yeah.
Yes, on what day?
Saturday, January 18th.
Yes.
Yeah. Our next,
Okay.
the Udon Thani Provincial Public Health Office is organizing a marathon for its 5th year. And this is also to celebrate the 121-year-old establishment of Udon Thani.
Our father of your Udon Thani.
Yeah.
The name for this event is called Running for Health, which will be held on January 19 at Nong Prachak Park.
There are 3 different types of marathon competition, such as 7.8-kilometer run for your health. This one is free for everybody to run. The starting time is 6:30 a.m. There are different trophies for different categories, but get out there anyways. It's good for your health. Second is our 10.5-kilometer mini marathon. It's 200 baht to apply for the race, and you will receive a complimentary T-shirt. Starting time is 6 a.m. There are different trophies for different categories, plus cash prizes for this one.
How much is it, Tom? How much are we going to get for that? You want to tell us?
I
No?
don't know. Let them find
right?
out.
Okay.
Yeah. And our main marathon is the 42.195-kilometer run. It's 500 baht to apply for this race. You'll receive a complimentary T-shirt. The starting time is 3 in the morning.
Whoa, okay. Quite early. And remember, like I said about the language confusion, sometimes for Isan people, when you say 3 o'clock in the morning, actually mean 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no, this will really be at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the morning,
yes.
because it's a written and it's a proper language, Thai language. But for Isan, sometimes it means 9 o'clock in the morning.
No. 3 a.m.
3 in the morning, still dark.
Yeah,
still dark.
still dark,
Very early
yeah.
in the morning.
There-
But that's okay though, Tom, because there's going to be a free places for the main runner, you know, who's going to start at 3 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
Yeah,
all
but
right.
I'll tell you about it more. There's places.
Okay, good. There are different trophies for different categories, plus cash prizes for the main race. The trophy ceremony should be starting around 8 to 10 a.m. Saturday, January 19th, the same day of the race.
Yeah, not will, I shoot, huh?
No, well.
Yep, it should start around 8 to 10.
Yeah,
Okay. Hi, Tom. Okay, like I said, there are places for people who are joining the main race because it starts quite early, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Again, not
yeah.
9 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, very early. The first place is tents at the Nong Prachak Lake. The second place is Rachinotit Girls High School. And the third place is Longrian Tesaban 1 and 2 High School. Is also supplying beds.
Oh, that's good of them. Really nice of them.
If you are interested in joining the race, here are the link. www.udo.moph.go.th. Okay.
All right. Our next story is about the giant yellow rubber ducky in the lake at Nong Prachak Park. Now, we all have probably seen this huge yellow ducky.
Yes, and we can probably say that the rubber yellow ducky is now extremely very popular for Udon Thani people. Like my wife is crazy about it, taking the kids out and taking photos. And
Yeah,
that, right?
that's a big deal back in Hawaii, where I come from also, yeah.
All right, okay. Please tell us about
Yeah,
it,
we
Tom.
have a little river called the Alawai, and everybody, you get your number on the bottom of the ducky, and they have a little race. You throw it on. Every year they do a huge celebration.
Wow, right, okay, that's good to know. Yeah, okay. And our mayor of Tesaban Udon Thani, Nai Itipundri Watsuwan, brought the giant duck, which is similar to the peace duck, done by the famous artist, Dutch artist, Florentin Hoffman, to which the original one was on display in Hong Kong Harbor. Our mayor brought it from one of his friends to create a color for Udon Thani. Apart from adding a little bit more color to the city, our celebrity ducky has been dressed up in the Christmas spirit down in Nong Prachak Park.
Well, he's going to have a new outfit for this Chinese New Year, which is coming up at the end of January. Our giant yellow ducky will travel to the Nong Bua Lake. Hey, you better hide your fish on that route now.
Yes.
In front of the Chinese temple.
Yep, Ong Jiao Pu Jiao Ya.
To celebrate the Year of the Horse. If you have not seen it or happen to miss the duck so far, you can visit him at Nong Bua Lake on January 31st, the beginning of the Year of the Horse.
Yes, the Chinese year. Okay. For our next story, Udon Thani Post Office started a brand new service called Drive to Postal. You can post without getting out of your car.
It's the new postal service innovation that is happening in Udon Thani. We are the first place to have this service in Thailand.
Yes.
The drive-through postal offers a variety of services such as EMS or express mail service within Thailand, where you can mail up to 3 items at a time. You can pay your telephone, water, and electric bills, and you can refill your telephone credit all at one time for your convenience. Your postal service will be faster than before, and this will help to reduce the crowded level at the front counter.
Correct, yes. They also extended their service hours to satisfy our working people to be able to use our postal service after they get off work.
That's very helpful, yeah.
The Udon Thani Post Office expects to increase revenue no less than 100,000 baht per month. The new service time is from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, want to thank you for joining us for the first half of our show. We hope we were helpful with our upcoming events. And after the break, we'll take you to the second part of our show, Guest Talk. Our guest this week...
Okay, will be the people that you would love to see when you have an emergency. But for some people, probably wish that these people never existed. But one thing for sure, they have a gun. They're definitely very helpful for those of us who want to have a peaceful life in Udon Thani. So please stay tuned. We'll be back very soon to talk with our special guest. Thank you very much.
เทศบาลนครอุดรธานีขอเชิญร่วมเฉลิมฉลองวันที่ระลึกการก่อตั้งเมืองอุดรธานีปีที่ 121 18 มกราคมชมการแสดงพลุประกอบแสงสีเสียงสุดอลังการกับพลุคลาสสิกแฟนตาซีนานาชาติฉลองอุดรธานี 121 ปีพบกับเทคนิคพิเศษสุดตระการประชาสัมพันธ์และบริการข้อมูลข่าวสารชั้น 2 042 325 176 ถึง 85 ต่อ 2002 สำนักงานเทศบาลนครอุดรธานี
กลับมาอีกครั้งหนึ่งครับกับรายการอีสาน Let's Talk กับผมในช่วงที่ 2 ของ Guest Talk หรือภาษาอีสานบ้านเฮาก็คือเว้ากับแขกครับผม
Welcome back to the second half of our show, Guest Talk. We're here in front of the Udon Thani Tourist Police Department. Some of you may have seen them walking around, and some of you may have not.
And today we are going to take you right inside their base to get to know them personally and to know what kind of weapon they carry. Okay, let's go, Tom.
Sawadee krap.
So now we are with our friend Udon Thani Thai Tourist Police, and this is our friend Mr. Peter, the Tourist Police, going to welcome us to his base. Okay.
Okay, welcome to Udon Thani Tourist Police. Okay, go inside. Okay, welcome to our station.
So, Peter, who
yes.
is this beautiful lady here sitting in front of us?
Can you introduce yourself?
Okay,
Yes.
so what's your name, miss?
My name is Yatima Panyathon. I'm a tourist police officer. I'm a translator of this station.
Oh wow, okay, and she's a police too, right? You're a police too?
No,
or-
I'm just an
working
officer.
Officer, oh, you're
Yes,
officer.
interpreter.
Yes.
Oh, okay, nice to meet you. So everyone that come inside here have to meet you first, is it correct?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay, so, okay, let's move on to our next room.
Yes, next room is administration. Okay, gentlemen, welcome to administration room.
Hi, welcome. And what is your job here?
I am a tourist officer, but I do in part of the administration. My work is sending and receiving the document from the head office.
So now we are inside the tourist police station with the Chief Vilun. He is the first man to see for people who want to come and report anything that happened to them. What is the difference between the Thai police and the main Thai police and the tourist police? What is the difference? What is the difference?
Okay, first when tourist police come here when he have any problem, this is the first crime report. We we ask about his situation, and after that we take him to the local police.
How far do you have to do your duty? How far? If something happened at the border of Udall, right at the far end of border of Udon Thani, you cover that place, or you just cover inside the city?
Oh, more than
Nongkhai?
yes.
More than just the
Yes, we
border.
cover Udon Thani, Bungkan, and Nongkhai province.
So
3 provinces.
3 provinces that
Yes.
you do your duty.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And here we are with some of our tourist police volunteers. I'd like to ask them a question here. Hey, Bob, what is the most interesting thing that you've seen on this job?
The most interesting, that's a hard question to answer. I suppose we could say we went from the sublime to the ridiculous. We've had tourists that went out for a walk and forgot where their hotel is, so we have to try and relocate them with their hotel. On the tragic side, we've had fatalities, we've had suicides. There's many, there's a full spectrum of the job that we cover.
Yeah, and anyone else have anything interesting cases that you like to share with us today? Anyone?
Well, there are quite a number of different cases which happen, as Bob just mentioned, especially with the foreigners when they're drunk and cannot control themselves and have problems. And also some of the people without money, you see, they drink in the bars and hotels, restaurants, and then they cannot pay it. And that's where we try to help so that the owner of the bar gets the money too. And somehow we can arrange, mostly we get it arranged with the support of the tourist police officers. And that is very interesting too.
And what problems are most likely to happen to the foreigners here? And how would you deal with that?
Well, generally the foreigner, they get to pick up the bar girls and they don't take the care that they should for their belongings, and not everybody is honest, and they get themselves into trouble, and it costs them maybe more than money, you know. And we intervene because our role is to try and take the heat out of every situation and make a satisfactory end, you know. Not always possible, but we do our best.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Is anything that you like to advise to the tourists here or the expat that live here to make them easier to live in Udon Thani when they have problem? Is there anything you want to advise them?
Learn Thai law.
Yes, there is actually, Joe. And the message is, I mean, we go out and foot patrol, the volunteers, the officers that go around in the car, come and speak to us. It's a lot easier to ask us for advice than go around listening to people in bars, hotels, restaurants. We're here to give this information. As I say, the advice we give, we shall help, whether it's visas, whether you're thinking about getting married, whether you're wanting some sort of investment, come and speak to us. That's what we're here for. You'll see us during the day walking about in the town. Again, I like to think we're very approachable.
If there was one question you could ask from the Thai government that could help you as tourist police volunteers, what would you like to ask from them?
Well, that's something I would say we need a coverage of the health coverage in case if something happens, because we are on our way and it can happen something, an accident or maybe some difficult situation, or maybe we get sick, we have no coverage. So what we want is we are doing the honorary job for the government and for the officers, and we are doing very heavily, but we need the support in this direction.
Okay. Is that's pretty common with all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately, if we are out and about, things can go wrong, whether it's an RTA, whether it's a slip, trip or fall. So yeah, just the present system, we've got to cover these injuries ourselves with medical care. It would be nice to see if we could join the 30 baht scheme.
Okay, now we see a tourist, Udon Thani tourist police that look like a Thai man. I'm going to have a talk with him a little bit, how he got to become one, and maybe he has something to say to the tourists here. Okay, so what's your name, sir?
My name is Pichai, or you can call me easily Max. For many tourists like to make Udon their home here, as many other nationalities come to Udon and fell in love with the city. They like to make themselves a home here. So I would like to give you tips and advice that you need to understand Thai culture, Thai law, so you can live safe here. And we have a bunch of tourist police volunteer here from many different nationalities and country. They can surely give you advice on if you ever have problems. You can call 1155. We are your first friend.
Okay, we want to thank our Udon Thani tourist police for giving us their precious time for us to interview them, and we have get a lot of useful information.
Our time is up for today. We hope that you've enjoyed our show, and maybe in the future we can have an opportunity to talk some